Hey guys, and welcome to a new edition of News Bytes. This is my roundup of tech news. It's caught my eye over the last week that I try and deliver to you in about 5 minutes or so. So let's get to it. So the biggie for me this week, and this is obviously very, very recent press, is Sony pulling Cyberpunk 2077 from the PlayStation Store. Definitely the right thing to do. Refunds being offered all over the place for anybody who wants them. What can you say about this? The game was delayed. It now looks like it's been rushed out for the Christmas rush, and when you've got issues in the game and you've got issues with the quality of the graphics and the performance on the previous generation consoles, this just smacks to me of the publisher wanting to get the game out before the developer's ready. We've seen this so many times before. EA, a prime example with franchise games, Battlefield games, things like that, where the games, the developers obviously want to spend as much time as possible trying to get the final product as polished as possible, but the publisher wants the game out. They don't want to spend infinite amount of time developing these things, and they go out the door, and the game has become the guinea pig on it, and it hurts the franchise. You see that with the other franchises. Developers now are being punished by the gamers. They don't want to pre-order the games in the quantities that they used to do, and they're waiting for them to be discounted in a lot of cases before they actually end up buying it, and you end up seeing these franchises dying off. And this is just I kind of feel sorry for all those people that have waited and pre-ordered, and just the anticipation has been built. It's been so hyped, this game, that to end up with something that is just so poor is just shocking. So yeah, definitely the right thing for Sony to do. The developers, they've said, patches coming out in January, it's all going to be fixed and all that kind of stuff. But this should have been, people are going to be wanting to play this at Christmas, so definitely should have been something that should have been done beforehand. And you can see the impact of it. I believe it's something like $1 billion has been wiped off the share price of the founding company of the developers. So another shambles in the gaming industry. And you got to question, when is it that these big publishers are going to learn and realize that that they just can't treat gamers like this. So talking of games and gamers, Epic, they've got their festive freebie on at the moment. So I know Ubisoft had theirs, which runs out on today, the 18th, but Epic have got theirs up and running, and some interesting releases so far. So the first game that they've done completely free is City Skylines, and that's each of these games are being made available for 24 hours to be able to download. So if you miss it, you can't get to it again. But that's the first one, and the current one that's on offer is Abe's Oddworld New and Tasty. So not heard of that one myself, but that is the current download as of me recording this video. So they've got a whole number of titles that are coming out over the next week or so. So if you're after some free games for Christmas, make sure you head over to the Epic Games store and download your free game. I'll put a link in the description where you can go to if you've not seen the link. So interesting article I saw the other day just with regards to prices of DRAM and NAND memory, and it was suggesting that DRAM prices were going up, and NAND flash memory was going down in pricing. I think this is interesting in two regards here. Obviously the DRAM was very closely aligned to the graphics card, the memory used on the new GPUs, and when you look at the new card releases, and when everybody's expecting to get them in the new year, this could potentially have a bit of an impact on the prices of the new cards in the new year. So I think we have to watch the space on that one. With regards to the NAND flash memory, obviously reduction in prices on that means that we could be seeing cheaper SSDs on the market. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit of time for that pricing to push through to the retail channels. But again, NAND flash SSDs have been dropping in prices, so I think it would be a great thing if it drops even further. I think they become very affordable over the last 12 months. Obviously, at certain capacity points, but this could just be a further push that makes it affordable for everybody, even at the kind of like the terabyte level. And just talking about the graphics cards again, so saw a review of the EVGA 3060 Ti, and it was the FTW3 Ultra version. So this is going to have a retail price of about $450, so kind of $50 more than the standard edition. But looked very, very good in terms of performance. I mean, it was right up there at the very top in terms of overall performance compared to higher level cards. But for $50, it was a reasonable increase over the bog standard edition. Obviously, when you kind of like look at the value for performance, it does very, very well. And I think when we see these slightly boosted cards come onto the market, I think they're going to start to edge towards the 3070, and I think it's going to be interesting to see how much people end up buying the 3060 Ti related cards compared to the 3070s. They could be the premium cards, the 3070s, and the onwards, whatever NVIDIA end up releasing. There's talk of Ti variants of the other cards as well. So if you're not in for your 4K gaming, then the 3060 Ti's and the Ultras of this world certainly look very, very good in terms of performance and pricing. So obviously, when we can get hold of one, it's something to add to your shopping list. Well, there you go, guys. That's the roundup for this week. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And any questions, as always, drop them in the comments, and I will try and answer them for you as best as I can. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.